Hey y'all, I'm back with another haul slash first impressions. This is my first experience with this particular company, so I'm pretty excited about it. I have to blame this particular haul on a blogger by the name of Betty's Beauty Bombs. Anne has been a regular commenter on my blog, and she does some really cool stuff with her nail art. She posts like all the time. I think she posts every single day. I don't know how she does it. But in any event, she posted a couple of manis using Vivid Lacquer stamping plates, and I was intrigued, and one thing led to another, and all of a sudden my basket was full of all these plates, and I just checked out. Anyway, Vivid Lacquer is based in California. The shipping took probably right at 10 days to get over here from the time that she actually did it. So super, I'm really pleased with that. The envelope contained this jewelry box, which is the perfect size for these, as you'll see. The plates, as you can see here, fit in there, those stacked up really nicely. So, and then each individual plate, I'll go through these one by one, but each individual plate, as you can see, about palm sized. There's room for 9 full-sized images or several more if you're doing small images. And so you've got the plate with the blue film on the front, the back side, totally cute with the Vivid Lacquer emblem and logo, and the kitty cat print, kitty cats, not paw prints, just kitty cats. So let's get into this. I am going to leave the blue film on these, and I will just go through them one by one. Alright, so let's start with VL number 4. So what we've got here is a spindle. Ooh, look at my nasty chipped fingernail polish. I'll ignore that. Okay, so a spindle, ball of yarn, some Lorem Ipsum print would be perfect for newspaper nails. Over here in this corner we've got a little badger and a little mushroom. Underneath that a little polka dot pattern with a little bow, little television set, this great knitted pattern. I love that, or maybe that's crochet. Really hard to tell. Could be cable knit for all I know. So there's that. The butterfly pattern, very popular. This cute skyline. And then down here we've got a little zebra, and that looks like a cobra. Not a zebra. You know, that is of course a giraffe and a cobra. That was VL4. VL5, we've got a bow tie, and looks like a half moon, like a polka dot half moon right there. I don't know if you can, if it'll focus or not. The ever popular dripping blood, or well, drips, whether it's blood or not. We've got a kite over here. This very cute houndstooth print. That looks like that's a double humped camel. A couple of wave designs going on there. And down on the bottom we've got a Tetris print and some, okay, that's script. That's the Lorem Ipsum script. Very pretty. And then a half moon filled with stars. Okay. Then we move on to VL14. Gosh, I love this plate. So this is a dinosaur plate, primarily. That's why I got it. So we've got this full nail pattern with all kinds of little dinosaurs. It's the single isolated images of dinosaurs. Some more dinosaurs. I could go through and show them all, or list them all, but why bother? We've got a nice kind of a, I guess that's a hibiscus. Yeah, we'll call it hibiscus. Down in the bottom corner we've got some dragonflies. This neat little star conglomeration. That's a bunch of different stars that are scattered. I don't really know what to make of that, other than it's cool looking. Don't get me wrong, it's cool looking. But anyway, and then we've got dragonflies mixed with the stars. Sorry, I'll keep my light. Here, let me just blind you. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so, and then up in the top then we've got a kind of a fern. That's not really fern though. That's, I guess you would call that kind of a leaf vein pattern. And then it's inverse right there. Anyway, moving right along. VL15, the music plate. So up on the top we've got a music bar, several different notes and music keys. So we've got, there's a treble clef, bass clef, pound sign, or pound, listen to me, a sharp, a whole note, a couple of eighth notes, single eighth note, quarter note, and a whole or half note. And then we've got a bunch of full pattern images of a bunch of notes there. Looks like fireworks. The inverse of the note pattern. Is that a direct rip? Yes, that's a direct inverse. Couple of isolated fireworks, the inverse of the fireworks, and what looks like a kind of a, well, that's a plaid. That's very workable. Moving on, I've got, so this is plate number 18, and this is the bird plate. The birds. We've got a bunch of different birds sitting on a wire. Here we've got a splatter pattern, and then of course an electric pole, electric wires, several different isolated birds down there, and a bird cage. Then we've got some script. I'm not sure what language that is. To be honest, I'm not even going to take a guess. But it is not English, and the characters are not your standard Latin characters. Moving on, so then we've got some writing quills, and then down on the bottom is, those are actually tiny little letters, individual single letters. Okay, so now we've got VL19. Kind of a fantasy nature themed plate. Alright, so we've got kind of a tree trunk pattern here and some unicorns. I just said that really weird. Unicorns? Obviously unicorns. But I like saying unicorns now. Unicorns. Unicorns. Anyway, swirly. Full nail image. I'm going to try to keep away from saying swirly after my last debacle. Very cool wood print, and some stars and some circles, and over here we've got a fox, and he is on top of just a little floral scene, some flowers, and looks like some dragonflies or butterflies up above that. Some grass down here, a couple of mushrooms, a couple of fairies, some stars, a smaller fox, some sweet peas. Is that what you call those? What do you call those? Are they sweet peas? I can't remember. Anyway, some florals. So there's the larger one and then a smaller one that matches it. Okay, so this is VL20. So up on the top we've got 6 different pattern images that I'm not even going to try to get into describing, but I actually bought it for the images down on the bottom because these are so cute. So I've got a couple of shields down on the bottom, or in the center. I've got a smaller knight and a larger knight, both of whom are on horses with jousting sticks. Ha! How about that? There's another name for them. I can't remember what it is. I'll think of it later. Anyway, so then we've also got we've got a couple of lions there and a dragon. And over on the other side, I've got more dragons and another lion, smaller lion, and a couple of castles. I think living in England now, it's probably fairly obvious why I would want to have a plate that had such images. Okay, moving on. So now we've got, this is VL23, and this is kind of a sea themed, nautical themed. Got a compass up here. We've got kind of an island, or maybe a cartography setup, almost like it's like on a map. We've got a inverse print of some swords, like pirate swords. Then on the middle row, we've got a couple of pirate flags. And we've got a couple of sizes of skull and crossbones. We've got some stormy seas, and we've got a couple of pirate ships. And then down on the bottom, we've got 2 directions of stormy seas and a great big clamshell. Oh, and then I left off a line. So then we've got a bunch of merfolk. Merfolk. Oh, and some pirates. Merfolk and pirates. Alright, VL24. This is kind of a whimsical plate. So up on the top I've got 2 different sizes of a little girl blowing some dandelions. And then we've got a full nail image of some dandelions. And we've got some butterflies and some bubbles. And a flag and blowing bubbles. And some, so a lot of blowing bubbles and some butterflies and, yeah, butterflies. Butterflies. Oh, this is exciting. This is my favorite. Okay, so this is VL25. This one I picked up because I just love that these are all different crochet and knit and lace patterns for full nail images. How cool are those? VL26, kind of a science and geek plate, as it were. So it'll become obvious why I bought this one. So we've got some binary code going on over here. We've got an atom, and then we've got brain matter. On the bottom, or on the second row, then we've got some more molecular structure going on there, some circuit board, and then Bad Wolf, which segues directly into what's on the bottom. So I've got some Gallifreyan, a Gallifreyan symbol that may very well be the doctor's name. Underneath that is a big brain, 2 hearts, a couple of fezzes, 2 hearts again, and a couple of brains. So that's a new Doctor Who plate for me. Yay. Alright, then we move into VL27, which is an animal lover's plate. So we've got some dog bones and some paw prints and some butterflies and paw prints and some kitty cats and some parrots and some pupper dogs, and then some, so the bottom has got single images of pupper dogs and parrots and kitty cats, and then the little stamps on the bottom row are, let's see, I love my rescue pet, or I heart my rescue pet, I heart my rescue pets, who rescued who, I heart my cats, I heart my dogs, I heart my parrots, I heart my pets. Very cute. Definitely an animal lover's plate. Last but not least in this haul, now I actually do have another one on order, but there was a manufacturer issue on that particular plate, so it's shipping separately. But so for now, this is my last one. This is VL28, and again, we've got some awesome lace patterns up on the top. We've got some steampunk kind of cogs and gears. Looks like an inverse of some floral stuff and keys. And then down on the bottom we've got keys and lace-up corset and some more cogs. So that is my haul on Vivid Lacquer. I will probably do a more in-depth review once I've had a chance to test these and do a little bit of nail art with them. So expect that coming up in a blog post at some point in the future. Spoiler alert. If you have any Vivid Lacquer products, let me know about it down in the comments. I would love to hear about whether you have their stamping plates or any of their polishes. Would love to hear about that. And as always, thank you for watching. If you're interested, you can always subscribe, give me a thumbs up, let me know you liked it, and you can follow me around the interwebs on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Pinterest. All of it, same name everywhere, Fixin' to Faff. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye.